Good evening and welcome back to Sports 9 Auburn. My name is Sam Humphrey.
And I'm Mary Oliver. Tonight we've got a lot to cover, from the win for Auburn football that was wrapped in a bow to Auburn volleyball and their tournament play from the past weekend.
You're watching Sports 9 Auburn. Gus Malzahn took his new Auburn Tigers to Dallas, Texas for the 2019 Advocate Kickoff Classic against the Oregon Ducks. I shouldn't have to remind Auburn fans what happened the last time Auburn played Oregon.
But we're going to do it anyway, Sam. From the last time these two teams met, it was for all the marbles, and the Tigers were quarterbacked by Cam Newton, who led the team to an undefeated season and a national championship win over the Ducks on a last-second field goal. Auburn came into the game against Oregon ranked 16th in the country, while Oregon, thanks to their star quarterback, Justin Herbert, hosts a ranking of 11th.
Coming into the game, many experts had picked Auburn to win as they came into the game as a 3.5-point favorite.
The Tigers started out flat on both sides of the ball. Oregon scored on 2 of their first 3 drives, on a rushing touchdown and a touchdown from Herbert to tight end Spencer Webb.
An interception by freshman quarterback and newly named starter Bo Nix, just 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, seemed to stall Auburn, but the defense came through. A fumble return by Big Cat Bryant brought the Tigers down inside the 5, and Andres Carlson was able to kick his second field goal of the night and cut the halftime lead from 14 to 6.
The third quarter brought more offense as Oregon started with a touchdown on their first drive, but after punts by both teams, Bo Nix threw his first collegiate touchdown pass to receiver Eli Stove, who said he didn't even know the play call on the touchdown catch. Nix recognized that he was uncovered and fired it right after he received the snap, and Stove did the rest, according to Brandon Marcello.
Later in the game, on the Oregon 1-yard line, Malzahn called on backup quarterback Joey Gatewood, who was able to take it over the top and score to bring the Tigers within 1 score. Bo Nix, a true freshman quarterback, 19 years old, walked into Jerry World on Saturday night, and after a lackluster first half by his own standards, walked out onto the field, and with the odds stacked against them, and just over 2 minutes to go, the Tigers were driving.
Nix took the pressure like a senior instead of a freshman, marching the Tigers down the field, converting a key third down with 1:21 left to go in the game.
With 21 seconds left, Nix hit receiver Seth Williams on a crossing route to the Oregon 26-yard line on third down. It's 1st and 10 from the Oregon 26, 9 seconds to go.
And this is what happened next.
16 seconds in the fourth. Nix steps up, he throws to Williams. He's got it! Touchdown Auburn! Touchdown Auburn! Bo Nix to Seth Williams with 9 seconds remaining in the fourth.
The next week for the Auburn Tigers is a good one, as Coach Malzahn brings the Tigers home with a 1-0 record.
Auburn welcomes in Tulane into Jordan-Hare on Saturday with kickoff set for 6:30 p.m. After an impressive week for the Tigers, 2 members of the team were honored for their efforts from week 1 of the college football season.
Jeremiah Denson was named the SEC Defensive Player of the Week after recording 13 tackles with 2 tackles for loss and a sack.
Quarterback Bo Nix was named SEC Freshman of the Week after passing for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the game winner to Seth Williams with 9 seconds left, leading Auburn to their biggest come-from-behind victory since the 2010 Iron Bowl.
The Week 2 AP poll was released Tuesday afternoon. Much of the top 25 remained unchanged except for Auburn, who moved up 6 spots to number 10. Oregon dropped 5 spots to 16, and Florida dropped 3 spots to 11.
Coming up, we'll take a look at everything else happening on the Plains. We'll be right back. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
As a mom and an Olympian, I know the importance of getting to the finish line quickly.
But quicker isn't always better when it comes to conversations about the dangers of underage drinking.
General Marshall is right. You don't need to get the entire point across in one dinner or one car ride.
Stick to those meaningful moments. A text or short conversation can go a long way.
And be sure to use resources like asklistenlearn.org.
They've got everything from conversation starters to facts about the dangers of underage drinking.
So start the conversation today about saying yes to a healthy lifestyle.
And no to underage drinking.
I believe this is a practical world and that I can count only on what I earn. Therefore, I believe in work, hard work.
I believe in education, which gives me the knowledge to work wisely and trains my mind and my hands to work skillfully.
I believe in honesty and truthfulness, without which I cannot win the respect and confidence of my fellow men.
I believe in a sound mind, in a sound body, in a spirit that is not afraid, and in a clean sport that develops these qualities. I believe in obedience to the law because it protects the rights of all. I believe in human touch, which cultivates sympathy with my fellow men and mutual helpfulness and brings happiness for all.
I believe in my country because it is a land of freedom and because it is my home, and that I can best serve that country by doing justly, loving mercy, and walking humbly with my God.
And because Auburn men and women believe in these things, I believe in Auburn and love it.
A Dog's Way Home is the story of the extraordinary lengths a dog will go to in order to get back to their family. Every year, millions of dogs and cats end up in shelters and rescue groups. We found our Bella at a shelter in Tennessee. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover they're all pure love. Adopt pure love and help a shelter pet find their way home at theshelterpetproject.org.
Auburn Volleyball hosted the War Eagle Invitational as teams such as Tennessee State, Butler, and New Mexico State traveled to the Plains to participate. Auburn opened their season and their tournament up with a match against Tennessee State. After going back and forth through the first 4 sets, the Tigers went into the 5th set looking to start their season off on a high note. The 5th set went down to the wires. Auburn fell by a final score of 15-11.
Auburn played their second game on Friday night as they took on the New Mexico State Aggies, but the Tigers and coach Rick Knoll did not get the result they were looking for. The Tigers failed to break 21 points in any of the match and lost their straight sets, bringing their tournament record to 0-2.
Auburn came into the last day of the tournament looking for the one thing they hadn't gotten yet, a win. Butler proved to be a challenge, but after being knotted up at 2 sets apiece, Auburn pulled away and took the match 15-12, finishing their tournament with a 1-2 record.
Karen Hoppe and the Auburn soccer team traveled to Athens this weekend to take part in the Bulldog Classic. The Tigers took on Maryland on Saturday and Virginia Tech on Sunday.
On Saturday, the Tigers used an explosion of offense to take down a Maryland squad. The Tigers had their most goals against a Power 5 opponent since 2017. Sarah Houchin, Jessie Gurrow, Bree Folds, and Riley Petkoski all scored to lead the Tigers to the 4-0 win.
Sunday, the Tigers faced Virginia Tech and did not face the same fate as Virginia Tech would ride the offense to a 3-1 victory with the lone goal for the Tigers coming from senior Bree Folds. Coming up, we'll take a look at everything going on the Plains this week. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
Welcome back. We're going to take a look at everything ahead at Auburn Athletics for the next week.
That's right, Sam. Thursday, women's soccer plays host to Syracuse at the Auburn Soccer Complex. The game can be seen on SEC Network Plus at 6:30 p.m.
Volleyball travels to Miami for the Miami Invitational Tournament this weekend with games each day. Friday, the Tigers take on Florida Gulf Coast at 4 p.m., Saturday, South Florida at 10 a.m., and the Sunday finale against George Washington at 10 a.m. Well, thank you for joining us. My name is Sam Humphrey.
You can follow us on Twitter at EETV_sports, Instagram at EagleEyeTV, and check out our website, eagleeyeauburn.com. My name is Mary Lee Oliver.
War Eagle, and good night.